Hello year 2 and welcome to week 2 of learning how to join up our handwriting. Today we are going to learn how to do a joined up O and a joined up G. So an O and a G are in the same family of letters as the ones that we did last week. So it's the same curly caterpillar letters. So as you remember from last week, with curly caterpillar letters, we start on the bottom, and that's exactly what we're going to do for an O. So you're going to start at the bottom, climb up, slide back down, around and flick. Start at the bottom, climb up, slide back down, around and flick. And we'll do one more. Start at the bottom, climb up, slide back down, around and flick. Oh, it's not flick's not big enough. All right, so right now you are going to practice one row of a joined up O. So pause the video to practice one row, and when you're finished, start the video again, and we are going to do a joined up G. So a joined up G, as you can probably guess, we start on the bottom for the lead in. I'm going to climb up, slide back down, up to the top, around, curl, flick. Okay, do finger space. Start in the bottom, climb up, slide back down, up to the top, down, around, flick. Start in the bottom, around, slide back down, up, down, around, flick. So right now you are going to pause the video to practice one row of a joined up G. And then when you're finished, we are going to practice joining our O's together to make ooh sounds. We're going to do two O's together. So we're going to start at the bottom. I'm going to climb up, slide back down, around, and don't forget that flick that you did. We're going to flick to the next O, up to the top, around, and then flick again. Okay, I'll show you what we don't want to do. We don't want to do that. Okay, that is not a proper O. You need to remember the bridge in between the two O's. Okay, so I'm going to show you again. Start at the bottom, climb up to the top, slide back down, around, flick, and then walk across the bridge, and then go into the next O, around and flick. Okay, so I'm going to do one more, and then it's going to be your turn to practice. Around, flick, walk across the bridge, around and flick. Okay, so right now I want you to practice one row of the ooh sound. And then when you're finished, start the video again, and then we are going to do two G's joined up together. Okay, so two G's joined together. We're going to start in the bottom, climb up to the top, slide down, and just like a normal G that we practiced earlier, okay, flick, and then we're going to climb up to the top, slide down, around, down, curl, flick. Okay, so I'll show you what you don't want. We don't want that. Okay, see how this one's joined from the bottom like that? That is not okay. You want there to be, you want to kind of climb up the roller coaster to the next G. So we're going to do another two. Start in the bottom, climb up, slide back down, up, down, around, climb up the roller coaster, slide down the roller coaster, around, up to the top, down, curl, flick. Okay, start in the bottom, up, slide back down, up to the top, down, curl, now climb up the roller coaster, now slide down the roller coaster, and then up, down, around, flick. Okay, I think you guys get the idea now. One row, pause the video to practice one row of a joined up, two joined up G's together. Now we're going to practice writing some words. So we're going to practice the word dog, but we're going to do it in joined up writing because all of these letters are curly caterpillar letters. So I'm going to start with the D. We're going to practice with the lead-ins. So we're going to start in the bottom, climb up, slide back down, and go all the way up to the top, down, and then you're going to lead into the O. So climb up the roller coaster, slide back down, around, flick, walk across the bridge, over to the G, around, up, down, curl, flick. Okay, so do one more time. Climb up, slide back down, up to the top, down, climb up the roller coaster, slide back down, around, flick, walk across the bridge, over to the G, around, up, down, curl, flick. So right now, practice one row of the word dog. And then when you're finished, we're going to do one more word to practice for today. We are going to write the word odd. Odd means a little bit strange or like an odd number, like 5 or 7. So for the word odd, we are going to start in the bottom, climb up, slide back down, around, flick, walk across the bridge, over to the D on top, slide down, climb up, down, flick, and then lead into the next D, slide back down, around, up, down, flick. Okay, we'll do one more. Around, slide back down, flick, walk across the bridge, go to the D, around, up, down, flick, and then climb up to the D, slide back down, up, down, flick. One row of the word odd, and that is it for today. So once you finish one row of odd, then you are done. Well done, guys.